Hello there and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm talking about fabric shopping in Tokyo. If you're planning a trip to Japan in the near future, or if you're just a fabric lover like myself and are interested to see what fabrics are available in other countries, this video is for you. So I'll talk a little bit about the fabric district and what to expect there and show you a few of the fabrics that I picked up. I did buy a number of fabrics. I won't walk through all of them, but let's get into it. So first of all, Tokyo has a dedicated fabric district called the Nippori Fabric District, and it is easily accessible from the metro. There are a few metro lines that go to the Nippori station, and if you get off, it's about a 5-minute walk to the fabric district. And when you arrive there, there's one main street in the fabric district where most of the fabric stores are on, and then there are a few side streets with smaller stores off the side. In terms of what to expect, there's a huge variety of stores in the fabric district, those that are dedicated to selling notions and sparkly ribbons and things like that, those that are dedicated to more outerwear fabrics, high-end fabrics, cheap fabrics, etc. So my two pieces of advice for visiting the fabric district in Tokyo would be, one, to have an idea or a list of things that you're looking for, because there are so many things on offer on this street, it can be easy to get distracted. And then two, with that list in mind, take a first browse of the stores available. So dedicate the first couple hours of your visit to just browsing and seeing what's available in each of the shops before buying anything, because I found that there is a large variety and you might find something in the first shop that you go into that you can actually find a better version of or a cheaper version of at a shop further down the street. So I would just advise, take a quick browse, look into all of the stores, get a sense of who's carrying the types of fabrics that you're looking for, and then do a deeper dive during your second pass down the street. Now, I really enjoyed shopping in a number of stores in the Tokyo Fabric District, but I will highlight my favorites. So first off, it was Iwase Shoten, and it's at the very end of the street. It's one of the very last shops, and it was a tiny shop, or is a tiny shop. It's so packed with fabrics that you can barely walk in. So it's not for those people who get a little claustrophobic. But the reason I liked it was, one, the shop owners were super sweet. This older couple that were just very, very sweet people. And two, because they had the largest selection of Japanese selvage denim that I found in the entire district. So if you're looking for Japanese selvage denim, definitely check out Iwase Shoten. And this denim here is from that shop. This is the wrong side. It's actually a dark blue indigo. My next favorite shop was a shop called Nagato, and it is across the street from the big famous tomato shop. And the Nagato shop, I felt like, had a good curated selection of higher quality fabrics. So tomato is well known for just having tons of fabric. It has 5 floors and it's got lots of different variety. Nagato, I felt like, had a lot of variety, but it was more curated to be higher quality fabrics. And so I found a lot of fabrics there that I really liked, including this striped denim and this pinstripe corduroy, as well as this dark brown velveteen corduroy type fabric. So I got a number of things from there and I was really impressed with the quality. Another shop that I really enjoyed was called Yasuda, and it was down at the end of the street, kind of near Iwase Shoten, and they had a large variety of linen and natural fiber fabrics. I didn't buy a lot from them, but I did really appreciate the quality of the fabrics that they had. They had some denim as well. They had some cotton canvas type fabrics, and I did pick up a beautiful lightweight woven cotton linen blend that I think is going to make a great pair of pants. Of course, last but not least, I do have to mention the tomato shop. So as I said, they have the biggest store in the fabric district. In fact, Tomato has at least 3, if not 4 different shops. The first one that you will see is on the right-hand side, and it has mostly notions and patterns and things on the bottom floor. And then they have some higher quality wool and outerwear type fabrics on the top floor. And then across the street, they have at least 2 stores, if I'm not mistaken. The first one is your discount fabrics. So these are going to be fabrics that are like 100 to 200 yen per meter, which is dirt cheap. That's, less than €1. And so with that, they're going to be kind of a cheaper quality. But then the second store that you'll come to is the big kind of flagship Tomato store. That's 5 floors. Each floor has a different theme in terms of the types of fabrics that are on it. I was able to find some good fabrics kind of mixed in there, but being this big store, it can kind of be a little overwhelming, and not all of the fabrics in the Tomato stores are going to be made in Japan. And that was one of the things that was an absolute requirement for me. I was in Japan. I didn't want to buy fabrics that were made in China or India or whatever. So I was always looking very keenly for the made in Japan tag. And I felt like it was easier to find those in other shops that I've previously mentioned. Tomato had a bit of mix, but it's there to serve the broader Japanese sewing community and provide a good range of fabrics. So it makes sense that they wouldn't curate the shop to only have made in Japan fabrics. But just a note that you gotta be a little bit more discerning there. But I did find some nice fabrics in there, so definitely worth a visit. Overall, I really enjoyed my trip to the Tokyo Fabric District, so much so that I actually went twice and picked up a ton of fabric that you can see behind me, and I'm really excited about getting into some sewing projects with this fabric. If you have any suggestions for good patterns, especially for these heavier weight denims and corduroys, please send them along to me. I would like to make some outerwear pieces, maybe some vests, maybe even a blazer. I've never made a blazer before, so I'm a little nervous about it, but I feel like that would be a really nice thing to make with these kind of unique pieces that I got from Japan. So if you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you again in my next video.